Assassin's Creed Odyssey patch 1.1.0 and 1.1.1 are hot off the press today, whereas 1.1.1 only fixes minor problems like texture issues and an issue with burning and poison damage perks that didn't work properly on some tiers. Patch 1.1.0 introduces some interesting new features. Ever wondered what to do with your ability points once you're past level 50? Wonder no more. The game now has a master level system which lets you up your game by upgrading specific statistics on bonuses. You have to be a master though, which means you have to be on level 50 or higher. Given that you can upgrade each perk 20 times, it makes you wonder what the level cap will be in future. Another minor change is that you can now dismantle items right at the Blacksmiths. You can do this from the sell menu, where you can decide whether to dismantle or sell without having to leave the entire menu if you are in need of resources. You can find the option in the bottom right hand corner of the panel. And if you decide to buy resources, you can now change the amount significantly faster. Another change they introduce here is the balancing of the legendary armor sets against the engravings you can get from them. Whereas up to now you were better off wearing epic gear and engraving the special perks you get from the legendary sets onto the epic ones, now you have a reason to wear the whole legendary set. The health restored on death perk on the immortal set, for instance, has been upped to 100% health restored on death with a 1-minute cooldown, compared to the engraving which stayed on the 50% health restored and 2 minutes cooldown. Ubisoft also added support for the upcoming third installment of the Lost Tales of Greece called The Image of Faith, which will be released in December and can be accessed as usual by talking to the quest giver who has a blue icon. And last but not least, support was added for the first episode of the Legacy of the First Blade DLC, which is called Hunted, and will be released on December the 4th. If you have a season pass, the DLC is included, and if you don't, you can, of course, buy it. Right, these were the highlights, but there is a long list of bug fixes on top of that. If you want to see the whole list, visit the Ubisoft website. You can find the link to the upgrade notes in the description below.